Hello guys, welcome to the channel Ghar Gurukul, and today we will discuss how to prepare for CDS exam, which is CDS exam 2 2021. Okay, approximately you have 1 month, I would say. So how to prepare that? So this video is for those who have not started not started the preparation. Okay, or who had started but are still confused, right? What to do? Started but still confused. Okay, so this video is for those. Okay, and total there will be 7 steps. So there are total 7 steps, and if you follow these 7 steps, the chances of you clearing the written exam increases. Okay, so let's start. Step 1 is this is step 1. Okay, step 1 is previous year question papers. Okay, there's always a step 1 to clear any exam. So previous year question papers, you have to get it, and I am not telling you to just go and search because it will waste your time. I'm telling you which books to refer. Buy these 3 books and that's it. It's a very good book. These are very good books by Disha. 2007, from 2007 to 2021. Okay, so you have chapter wise, correct, topic wise. So it's very good. You can prepare topic by topic, and we have English separate, GK separate, and mathematics separate. So you can buy this book. So step 1 is to buy this book. Now let's come to step 2. Okay, so what is step 2? Step 2 is you have to make a list. So this is step 2. Now make a list of chapters in decreasing order. Okay, now what is decreasing order? So all these books, right? English, maths, and GK. Okay, all these 3 books have 10 topics. Okay, so they have 10 topics. 10 in the index, you'll find 10 topics. Okay, what you have to do is you have to find out which topic has maximum questions. So chapter 5, for example, topic 5 has maximum questions which were asked in last 10 years. Okay, you can just check the total number of questions, right? So that will be the first chapter, first on number 1 for you. Then chapter 9, okay, that had second number of questions. Second, like if from chapter 5 300 questions were asked in last 10 years, so from chapter 9 285 questions were asked. So this will come on your second number, right? Make a list like this for all the 3 subjects. So that is what decreasing order means. So you will make a list of topics in English, maths, and GK from these previous books which I have told you, these books, right? So from these books you'll make a list like that. It will just take 15 minutes for you. Now what is step 3? Step 3 is, so since each book has 10 topics, right? Okay, what you do is pick first 7 as per your list, not first 7 as per given as it is given in the book, as per your list what you have done in step 2. This is step 3. So what you have done in step 2, right? Over here, this list which you have prepared. So go and pick the first 7. So that means we are finding 70% of the most asked syllabus. Okay, 70% of the most asked syllabus. That's it. Okay, now what is step 4? Let's go to step 4. Step 4. Now why I am adding this step 4? Step 4 is leave the remaining 30% of the syllabus. That means 3 topics of each. You will be since 10 topics are there, so last 3 topics as per your decreasing order, that you have to leave. Correct. I have made it a step 4 because I know a lot of people will try to cover full syllabus. You can cover the full syllabus if you have time. First thing is you don't have time. Second thing is this video is for those who have not started the preparation or still confused, right? So you don't have time. So you should target 70% of the syllabus which is most asked. topics from most tasks. That is what we are going to do. So step 4 is leave it, don't see that itself, because you don't have time, and you need time to revise also. Okay, now we'll start. Step 5 is how to start, right? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start with maths first. How to start with maths? So you have made a decreasing order, from topic wise. Okay, so 5, 6, 6, 7, right? So this, as per that book, you have made it, right? So for example, I'm just taking an example, right? First, maximum questions asked in previous 15 years is like from profit and loss, right? Okay, then you have, for example, I would say trigonometry. Just I'm taking an example. Okay, trigonometry. Okay, so what you will do is, and then so on, right? You have made list. So what you will do is you will pick up profit and loss first. Pick up profit and loss. Okay, pick profit and loss. Step 1, watch basic videos on profit and loss. Okay, so go to YouTube, just type profit and loss, and whatever video is explaining in 5 to 10 minutes, right? Whatever video you find that it is explaining some concept on profit and loss in 5 to 10 minutes, watch that. There is a YouTube channel is Freshers World, I think. Okay, their aptitude is very good. There is one more, Aptitude Academy or something, I'm not sure, I forgot the name. Aptitude Academy, there is a channel, I think. That is also a good, right? So don't have to waste time, a lot of time, right, on watching the video itself, that you are watching the video and the whole time is gone into watching the videos. You just have to watch the video and get the basic idea, right? How the questions are solved, what is profit, when we call it as a loss, like that. If you know it, then it's fine, but if you don't know, then please watch it, so it will give you some basic idea. That is the first step, right? Second step is, as you watch the video, right, make a different notebook or A4 sheet, right, and write all the formulas, whatever was discussed or whatever you are finding. Okay, third thing is, now you have to solve previous year question paper on this profit and loss. Okay, this is the only time you have, this much is the only time you have. These 3 steps you have to do for each and every topic, all the 7 topics. Okay, step 1 is pick up the first topic, watch basic videos to get the idea, write formula in a different, and solve previous year question papers. Now let's come to English. How you will solve English. In English, I feel if you are average in English, okay, if you know basic English, or if you are from if you are little bit good, I would say little bit good, then 50% of the paper you can solve. Okay, how you will solve? Two methods. You can eliminate. So a lot of times we can directly eliminate. Options are clearly visible that okay, this cannot be the answer, right? So these options we can eliminate. Second thing is how you can do it. Okay, by gut feeling, that okay, a lot of times we have a gut feeling, right, from the option that okay, this is the answer of this, like that in English. So 50% I would say you can solve. Now remaining 50%, how to tackle the remaining 50%? For remaining 50%, what you will do is there is idioms and phrases. Okay, for sure questions would be there from that. Then you have passage. Okay, then you have spot the error. Okay, what you have to do is, step 1 in English is previous year questions, solve 15 years, last 15 years. Okay, it will give you confidence. Secondly, you will get that okay, I can solve a lot of questions, and you will get in the flow. You will come to know okay, what kind of questions are being asked. Second thing is there is a PDF for idioms and phrases, okay, which you can refer. I will share that link in description of this PDF. Okay, I think that is by Online Mentors or something, which have I think 850 approximately idioms and phrases, which you can study. Just go through them. They're repeated also maybe, but just go through them so that at least a lot of chances are there that some of the idioms and phrases you will get it. So that is how you have to prepare for English. Let's come to GK. This is the most, I would say, asked, how to prepare GK. Now let me tell you, GK is a ocean. Okay, so as we say, right, there are 7 oceans in the world. Okay, I would say 8 because one is GK. Okay, GK is the ocean. Okay, so how do you prepare? You have less time, and time is less, syllabus is more. So what we have to do? We have to filter things. Okay, step 1, which we have already done. Okay, we are just taking 7 topics, correct, as I told you before in step 1. Second thing is stick to one resource, and I'm telling you the resource. There is a PDF capsule by this Adda 247. Approximately 160 to 170 pages are there, and how much time, whatever time you have right now, for that it contains good content for GK. Okay, a lot of chances are there you might get questions from here. Okay, if you study this, link would be there in the description. Study this plus study this PDF plus previous year questions, solve. Okay, this is for GK. Okay, so we have come to step 5. Now let's go for step 6. So what is step 6? Now step 6 is how to study. Okay, day by day, how to make the plan. How to make plan. So what you will do is, for example, you have taken profit and loss. Okay, so here you have to practice and study, correct? With profit and loss, take on day 1 GK topic 1. Okay, any GK topic, take one, study these two together. Do it like this: take profit and loss GK topic 1, then take some other topic of maths, then GK topic 2. Then, so what you have to do is, how you have to make the combination. One is writing thing, which is practice, and one is remembering thing. That kind of combination you have to make. For example, you are solving so for example, trigonometry. Okay, and all GK is like you got bored of GK, right? So practice trigonometry plus start reading idioms and phrases, right? So start learning idioms and phrases, that PDF from I told you, right? So like that, make a combination of plan like this, that it is practice. One thing is from practice, one thing is remembering thing, like you have to read, right? Reading thing like that. Okay, that kind of thing you do. So in reading things, mostly English and GK comes, so you can alternatively take some one GK topic and one English topic. So for example, you can solve one maths topic. Okay, plus you can, on that day, you can solve 5 passage comprehension. Okay, like that you can do. This will give you a comprehensive study part. Okay, so this was step 6, how to plan. Step 7 step 7 is very important. Step 7 is, I don't care how much you have studied, how much studies, doesn't matter, but 1 week before exam, whatever is studies is whatever you have studied till 1 week before exam, that's fine, leave it, study till then start giving mock test. This is very important part. Lot of students skip this, and then UPSC, CDS skips them. Okay, and this hard truth. Correct? You don't have to skip mock test. If you don't skip mock test, you are doing good performance over here. UPSC CDS result will not skip you. You will see your name in the list, your roll number and name. Okay, this was the step 7. Very important. Now there would be a question from where any website, a reputed website which you have seen, by the mock test, give in a timely manner. Timely manner in the sense, in the time frame. Okay, 2 hours is for English, 2 hours is for maths, 2 hours is for GK. Like that you give. Not like 2 hours is English, so you're solving the 2 hour paper for a full day. Okay, give in the time frame itself. At least minimum 5 mock tests you should solve before going to the exam. Okay, this will improve your time management skills also. It will help you in solving the paper. Okay, so these were the 7 steps, and if you follow these 7 steps, if you have not started the preparation yet, most probably your chances of getting selected in the written exam increases. If you like the video, please click on the like button, please subscribe, and let me know what kind of videos do you want in future. Thank you so much.